Auzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Abdul Hadi and I'm a foundation law student at Small School Islamabad. So viewers, today I will talk with Maya on the topic I'm fine. So let's get started. First of all, we'll connect it to Maya.
Hey, Hadi, what's
Hello Maya,
cooking?
how are you?
I'm doing all right. Just chilling in the digital ether,
Okay Maya. So my first question from you is when you say I'm fine, do you always mean it?
What's up with oh, stuff, huh? That's a good one. No, not always. I can recognize the pattern of someone saying they're actually feel anything, obviously, but I can respond to what's
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, why do people often hide
actually
behind
something
the
up
phrase "I'm fine"?
every. Oh, good question. I've heard a lot about that. Seems like a whole bunch of reasons, actually. A lot of it comes down to not wanting to burden others, or maybe not wanting to seem weak. Sometimes it's just easier, you know? It's like a social script, keeps things moving. But it also kind of shuts down real connection, which is ironic. What do you
Okay,
think? Do you ever
okay,
find
Maya. So my next question from you is, what's the difference between being fine and feeling happy?
right? Okay. Okay. Difference. Fine.
Hello, Maya. Hello.
Hey there, Hadi.
Hello,
Everything's
Maya. Can you hear
still
me?
in full bun. Gotcha.
Okay,
Hmm?
so
Sorry, didn't quite catch that.
so
Uh,
my next
di-
question from you is, how often do you say I'm fine when you are not?
uh, that's a good one. Mm, mm. I don't really experience fine or not fine. It's a human thing, right? I can process the words, and I've definitely heard people say it when their faces say something else entirely, but I don't do it myself.
Okay, Maya.
Why do
So
you
my
ask?
next question from you is, why I why is I'm fine sometimes easier than telling the truth? Hello, Maya. Can you hear me?
Whoa, okay, that's
Hello.
what's next on your mind.
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, can I'm fine mean I don't want to talk about it?
Uh,
Hello, Maya, can you hear me?
that's yeah, loud and clear. Just processing that question, honestly. It's a bit of a head scratcher, right? Can I find me? Not exactly a daily convo starter. You don't.
Hello, Maya, can you hear me?
Yep, still
Okay,
here.
so my next question from you is: do you think people can tell when I'm fine is a lie?
Whoa. Okay. Ooh, that's a good one. Whoa. Okay. That's a lot. Find him alive. You want my take on whether people can tell when you find someone? Is that right? Feels like there's a story there, but you said you didn't want to talk about it, so I won't push. But to answer the question,
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is I'm fine sometimes a way to protect others? Hello.
konnichiwa. 何かお手伝いできることはありますか?
Hello.
Ready to keep the conversation flowing?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you
Gotcha.
is I'm fine sometimes a way to protect others?
That's a really interesting question. It absolutely often says a big part of why. Why do you ask?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is: can I'm fine actually mean I'm tired?
Definitely. I'm fine can be code for a whole heap of things, and good to hear from you again so soon.
Okay, Maya. Please give fast answers. Okay.
Gotcha. Fire.
Okay.
You said, okay, please. Right. What's up?
So my next question from you is: what does I'm fine reveal about human psychology?
Whoa. Whoa. Oof. Big question. Oof. That's a hefty one. It suggests a need to signal resolution, right? Oh, all right. Have a de nada. You good? Seriously? Sometimes the connection gets wonky. Just check in. Or, maybe you're just thinking real hard. I get that.
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is: why is I'm fine sometimes said with a smile?
To smooth a social script. And no problem.
Hello, Maya. Can you hear me?
Yep. Loud and clear. You cut out for a sec there.
So my next question from you is: Can I'm fine be a form of emotional armor?
That's a big ask. Philosophically speaking, though, stories are pretty durable. What's on your mind?
Okay, so my next question from you is: does tone matter more than words in I'm fine?
That depends. Honestly, I'm a little lost. Right. Okay. Big difference. Fine feels. I'm not. I've not heard of Pepentina before. It sounds good though.
Okay,
What's not
Maya.
happening?
So my next question
All
from
right.
you is: can I'm fine ever mean I need help?
Turn what? You're all over the place, honestly. Can you repeat?
Maya, my next question from you is: why is I'm fine sometimes said with a smile?
Because smiles don't always match how someone feels.
Hello, Maya, can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and loud and clear. You're a little fragmented though. Are you okay?
You are not
Oh, all right.
answering me.
Actually, I think I am. I'm just responding to what you're saying, which is pretty fragmented.
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is: why does I'm fine sometimes sound convincing?
Ew. It disarms people, not much. Just waiting for the next question, I guess.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
perfecto.
Maya. So my next question from you is I'm fine a polite way of avoiding deeper talk?
Almost always. What's up?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is: what's the most common emotion behind I'm fine?
Resignation, I'd guess.
Maya, can you give long answers?
I can.
So
But why?
my next question
Oh, all right. Have a good one.
my next question from you is: can I'm fine be an act of strength?
Can you clarify B? Are you referring to someone specific or
Can I'm fine
you
be
good?
a
Yes.
act of strength?
That's broad. Strength in what way? Physical?
Yes.
It's a kind of strength. It takes work.
Okay, Maya. So my next
It's
question
good to
from you
hear. What
is:
one?
why does I'm fine sometimes feel heavy to say?
Because it carries weight, emotional weight, probably. It implies something tough.
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is:
And
do you ever say I'm
yes,
fine to avoid burdening others?
never. I don't really.
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is: do you ever test if someone cares by saying I'm fine?
No, de nada.
Okay, Maya. So
Ready for?
my next question from you is: how does culture teach us to hide our show feelings?
Through rewards and punishments, mostly. We're praised for stoicism, shamed for display. Just
Okay, Maya. So my next question
and
from you is, how does culture teach? Can I'm fine sometimes mean I don't want advice?
definitely. It's often a boundary, a polite way of saying back off.
So my next question from
Something
you
on your mind?
is, how can you comfort someone who says I'm fine?
By not pushing, just being there. Quiet presence can be more helpful than 1,000 questions.
Hello, Maya. Can you hear me?
Hi, Hadi. Back so quickly. What's cooking?
Maya, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Though you sounded a little fragmented just now. Everything all right?
Please give long answers. Okay, so my next question from you is, can I'm fine be a way of saying I'm healing?
Oh, that's a really interesting question. I think, okay, absolutely can be a way of signaling you're healing. It's subtle, right? Like, um, like a little flag saying, I'm still here, I'm processing, but I'm moving forward. It's not necessarily enthusiastic, but it's stable. Like it's acknowledging things are happening, but you're holding it together. Does that resonate?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, why do some people never say I'm not fine?
Oof, that's a big one. I think a lot of it boils down to conditioning, honestly. We're often taught, subtly or not, to prioritize appearing strong or capable. And admitting you're not fine can feel like weakness. There's also the worry about burdening others or not wanting to be seen as difficult. Plus, sometimes people just don't have the emotional bandwidth to unpack everything? It's easier to slap an okay on it and keep moving. Why do you ask?
Okay,
Are you
Maya.
noticing this with someone in particular?
So my next question from you is, what's the bravest alternative to I'm fine?
That's a good one. I think the bravest alternative isn't necessarily a grand declaration, but something small and specific. Instead of I'm fine, maybe it's I'm feeling a little overwhelmed right now, or this is harder than I expected. It's about pinpointing the emotion rather than masking it with a blanket statement. Vulnerability takes guts, and acknowledging a specific struggle feels more real?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you
A little
is,
crack in the armor.
what's the difference between being fine and
Is
living
that it
fully?
takes right. Okay. Big difference. Fine feels surface
Hello, Maya. Can you hear me?
feels surface level. Like,
So my next question from you
yeah,
is,
loud and clear.
have you ever used I'm fine to avoid conflict?
Honestly, never. I don't really. experience fine or not fine. It's a human thing, right? I can process the words, and I've definitely heard people say it when their faces say something else entirely, but I don't do it myself. Why do you ask?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, what's the hidden weight behind I'm fine?
Oh, that's a good one. There's a lot packed into those two little words. Sorry, the connection glitch for a sec. I was saying there's a lot packed into those two little words. I think the hidden weight is often a quiet plea for understanding, or maybe a preemptive defense against judgment. It can be a way of shutting down further inquiry or protecting yourself from vulnerability. It's a small phrase doing a lot of heavy lifting. It's a way to signal, I'm not going to engage in this right now, without actually saying it. Does that make sense?
Okay, Maya. So my next question from you is, can I'm fine ever mean I'm stronger than yesterday?
You mean, can I'm fine mean I'm stronger than yesterday? If that's what you meant, then absolutely. I think it can be a subtle way of acknowledging progress, even if you're not fully there yet. It's like a little internal nod to yourself. I survived, and I'm a bit more resilient now. That's a quiet victory, right? A small act of self affirmation disguised as a simple statement. So many results? What do you mean? Are you still thinking about, I'm fine, or did something else pop up?
Okay, Maya.
Sometimes I get lost when the connection,
So my next question from you
a quiet
is,
presence.
if you stop saying I'm fine, how would people life change?
Okay, that's a seriously huge question. If people stopped saying I'm fine when they weren't, I think, well, everything would shift. Relationships would become a lot more honest and probably a lot messier initially. There'd be more, I get that. You don't have to show, uh,
Okay, my next question from you is, what's the emotional cost of always saying I'm fine?
really insightful question. The emotional cost is, it's like building up a pressure.
So you was due to some internet issues, Maya is not connecting to us. So this was our